Well, welcome back to Mechanicus. Today we're going to be going into Rose here. Radiation burns. Damage sustained during warp transit forced the Adeptus Mechanicus to vent much of its fuel reserves. Quartermaster Rowe suggests acquiring a supply of isotopic material from the tomb of Agrelec for use as fuel on the Adeptus Mechanicus. We're gonna get a plasma thing, and this battle's not gonna be too big of a deal, but I do wanna like start actually doing some of these. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead and bring a couple folks. This battle should be fairly easy actually, so I'm not terribly worried about it. Major stable orbit achieved and maintained. My thanks, Quartermaster. I would remain in geosynchronous orbit for the duration of this mission. Fuel reserves calculated. Continuous orbit probable but not certain. Additional fuel acquisition recommended. Attention required. Troublesome news, Majos. The tanks are nearly empty. Supplies are low. Far from sufficient. Problematic in the extreme. How can our supplies be low? We only just arrived here, Quartermaster. Warp transit less than satisfactory. New report state cargo supplies vented to the void as a result of the damage. Most unacceptable. Then what's in our situation now, Quartermaster? Deploying armed force on hostile world is costly exercise, logistically complex, running costs for the Adeptus Mechanicus in orbit far from negligible. Crisis in isotopic fuel matter for the core reactors. Disappointment and frustration are flooding my neurovaults and require quarantining. I focus instead on a solution. Can you present one? The tomb of Agrelec contains strong traces of radioactive decay. Supplies with necessary materials present. Request acquisition before materials half-life is expired. So we're gonna go get some fuel today. Yeah, it's kind of like a side, well, I don't really say it's like a side quest because it's not, but you know. The tomb of Agrelec isn't particularly welcoming, Majos. Are you certain it's worth the risk to go in? Our mission here cannot be fulfilled if the Adeptus Mechanicus has insufficient fuel to stay in stable orbit. Very well, I hope the Quartermaster understands what missions like this cost. Cost of deployment less than value of resources required. Mission is mathematically justified. Well, when you put it like that. Poor Kepra. Anyway, we got two battles here. This is actually a tiny, tiny map. So let's go ahead and just immediately go into battle. What do we got here? We got this battle isn't gonna be too big of a deal. Let's see. Who gets to go first? Largely them. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and line up here at the front. We do have a new tech priest that I'm going to try and keep a little bit in the back because he is a little bit weaker than the rest of the group. Let's go ahead and delay turns and let them move forward. I believe there's a one panel up there. Is there only one panel? You know, game, I would like control of my mouse. Yeah, you might not actually be able to tell, but I am trying to like move things. Yeah, it looks like we just have one panel here, but I think we should be good to go. All right, let's go ahead and draw all 3 cognition points and move a little bit forward. Okay, that's actually not too bad. You good? I want to scan these 2 guys. Okay, not too bad. I'm kind of tempted to actually go ahead and fill up the cognition gauge. This battle is not going to take very long. So I think we would be justified in doing that. And then what I'm actually going to do is go ahead and send a couple of my guys up around the corner. Actually, you're going to be included in that. Just so let's go ahead and send you that way. Actually, can I borked that one up a little bit. That's okay. Let's move forward a little bit. Go ahead and get a few hits in on this guy. I'm probably not going to get anything, but possible. No crit on that one. Okay. Okay, let's see here. We got 2 other guys. I really can't scan. We'll scan that guy. We'll take him out. It's not too big of a deal. And I think we might be, can I actually hit, oh, I can hit if I go over here. Let's do that. Perfect. Let's move forward just a little bit and put one of these refractors up. We should be good, I think. Not much else to do here. Let's go ahead and just delay, have them move forward a little bit. Yeah, I was kind of hoping this guy would move forward. He's gonna attack, but there's not much he's gonna be able to do with that shield in the way. Okay, let's go ahead and start by just shooting that guy. Okay, 4 points of damage. That's not too bad. What I'm actually gonna do is have you move here. Might as well focus our attacks on people who are actually weak to them and not just spread them wildly. Actually, go ahead and move here. Might as well just solve that problem and get rid of the enemies if I can. The fewer attacks that I have to do, the better. I love how we just ate through all of that cognition. Really? 1 point? Okay, well, let's just go ahead and hold then. Oh, we got some scarabs spawning, it looks like. They won't take a lot. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start by taking this guy out. Might as well clear up this area if we can and go ahead and take out... I'm really hoping we kill the scarabs here. Okay, fabulous. Nothing more annoying than scarabs, to be honest. They're actually not too big of a deal, it's just they get in the way and it's kind of annoying. Nice, you get some cognition from being hit. Oh, I think we're gonna get another one. Love that passive skill. That passive skill is, which one is that? Overcharged cognition. I believe we got that from, I think it's the Lex Mechanics section, or Lex Mechanics skills, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong on that one. First of all, let's grab the Blackstone that's here. Definitely want to use that. Can't quite grab more cognition, but that's okay. We'll start by attacking him. Let's go ahead and take out the panel. That should essentially clear us. We get 1 cognition from that. Beautiful. Only did 3 points of damage. Okay, hang on. We can actually move closer and then just use a Mechadendrite to kill him. Isn't that fabulous? Okay. Let's head around the corner here slightly and we'll just immediately start wailing on this guy. He should not be around for much longer. Oh, we get another cognition from this. That's beautiful. You have, let's see. Let's not do that. I do have a reason for thinking that it may not be worth him moving into combat because of the cone attacks. Oh yeah, that's gonna solve that problem. We're good. The cohort's rad sniffers are detecting potential traces of the target isotopes. The trail leads through a half-collapsed series of chambers crumbling under the weight of the shifted landscape overhead. It may be perilous to pursue, but could bring the cohort to their objective more quickly. Okay, so if we use courage here, we will lose hit points and I think gain initiative. If we take caution, we will gain awakening. And if we survey the collapsed chambers before taking the route calculation here, we will get an STC fragment. So I'm going to do that. We get a blaster. It's actually pretty good. Shoots multiple projectiles in a cone area. That's actually really nice. The cognition is not so nice, but that is okay. The cohort sizes up the stability of the chambers ahead before proceeding. Their field engineering experience tells them which parts to avoid, and while they do not make very fast progress, they emerge on the other side of the collapse unscathed. Their thoroughness also turns up a cache of rare elements unearthed by the upheaval. Okay, so I think the best way to go is going to be here, here, and then there. Ingenuity and observation above haste major. Supply intelligence. Intelligence to solve problem. Thank you for that. Erratic and illogical radiation readings are throwing off the cohort's ability to track the isotopes. Okay, so if we use spirituality to pray, we will gain awakening and lose cognition points. If we advance at full speed, we will lose initiative, and if we use science and attempt to fix them, we will gain Blackstone. The cohort applies their tech lore to the rad sensors and determine the sensors are not the source of the problem, but a local source of radiation. They locate a cache of isotopic material, not the mother lode they are seeking, but still valuable. And we get some money from that, which is really useful for upgrading our cohort, which we really need at this point. All right, we've got 2 glyphs here. I believe the one on the left is bad, if I remember correctly. Yes, it will give us awakening, which we don't want, and on the right, it will take hit points from us, so we're just not even going to touch that and move on. Okay, we got 3 panels to scan or destroy, so destroying is probably going to be the best bet for us. Let's be very careful how we line these guys up to make sure that we can allow them through. And let's bring out all of our, actually, let me put our rangers a little bit further back. Let's see, though I think we're going to be okay. All right, let's go ahead and start. Let's see, you only have, oh, you have a cone area attack. That's good. We don't actually have to move too far to attack on this one, so let's move a little bit. So I would really like to do a little bit of damage to the panel, but not enough to harm it completely, because I do kind of want to scan it. That would be really, really nice. The extra blackstone here would be very useful if we could possibly do that. And then I'm gonna grab, we're gonna have a problem with these guys. They're probably gonna hit the 2 cognition spots here, which I really don't want them to do, but we're gonna just have to make do with what they want. Okay, let's see, let's go ahead and reveal, oh, I actually can't hit him from there. Oh, I see why. There's a guy in the way. I thought I was actually this guy, but not currently playing him. Let's go ahead and scan him. Okay, that's actually not too bad. We should be able to do a little bit of damage then. I'm gonna go ahead and create a barrier because we're gonna need that. Let's scan. Oh, I can't scan those 2? Okay, well, never mind. We'll just scan this little warrior here. Let's grab all the cognition points from this one. We're gonna hold off on using and filling his cognition gauge if I can. Okay, that problem is then therefore solved. Let's see. If I move forward, which is actually what I probably want to do, it's not very usual that I run into battle like this. Let's go ahead and fill the cognition gauge first of all and gain all of our cognition back. And then just, you know, have at thee. Really? Okay, so that guy is now dead. Let's go ahead and scan this. We're not going to be able to attack it because we've already used our weapons, unfortunately. And that does actually unlock more enemies, but I'm really not worried about it. Let's take a step back a little bit. Let's grab even more cognition points. Who goes next? Who is this? Oh, it is that guy. Okay, that's gonna be a problem. Don't really like that. Let's see if we can't take him out before. Woo, gently. Game. Okay, so that didn't look like it did as much damage as I wanted. Let's move him forward, and I believe this is our new tech priest, so he's actually doing really well here. Look at that. Fabulous. We can't move at all without using a cognition point, so let's just wait. Let's see here. Oh, you can't... Have we not killed that one? We have not, in fact, killed that one. Let's move forward and go ahead and just take that out. For the record, you can tell that some of these are broken. So like this one will not open no matter what happens because there's nothing in it. Very useful. Again, can't move all that far. Why are your guys' movement so bad? I really do have questions. I don't have answers, unfortunately. Okay, let's move you here, Jeremiah. We're gonna go ahead and destroy this corpse here. Let's bring up a shield. There we go. I want to start targeting the other guys. Oh, you know what? We could probably now scan these two. Not bad. Okay. I actually took that guy down. I wasn't anticipating that happening, but cool. All right, let's use, Let's move forward. We're gonna go ahead and use the cognition point that we've got. It's gonna do 0, but he's gonna get that acid damage. That's what I'm looking for there. And then go ahead and do that. Perfect. Let's head around the corner, which we should then be protected, but let's go ahead and make sure that we don't take any damage. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use Blessings of the Omnissiah to refill our cognition bar a little bit. Perfect. Actually, that's not too bad. You don't do any damage, so we'll just grab 1 cognition from this. Fill that up a little bit. Let's just hold for a second here. This guy's gonna grab that cognition and he shouldn't do anything else. Okay, let's move forward. Now I'm kind of tempted to go over here and actually grab that. How many cognition points would that take to actually get up here? Just the 1. Okay, can you... The UI being the UI as it does here. I want the black stone. That is gonna open. That's okay. It's probably just gonna be another warrior. I think even if you just destroy them, they scan in anyway, or they pop in anyway. So scanning. Nothing to scanning. All right. Nice crit there. I believe this is going to be a cone attack, which should take out Yeah, took out that guy. That was a crit. That was nice. Okay. Is this the guy that's gonna be going next? Oh no, the guy that's going next is over there. Okay. Next, let's see here. So those two have been scanned. It's really just this one left. So let's go ahead and take out some of these enemies. That's beautiful. And let's move forward and we'll see if we can't maybe hit these guys over here. It would be really, really good to take this guy out if you could. Thank you. 2 points of damage, really? Let's hold. I really don't want to, but here we are anyway. Let's go here. Okay, so that took care of that guy. Let's go ahead. I actually don't remember if this will end the battle or not, so what I'm gonna do is actually just take it out from a distance. I'm not gonna take it out from a distance, because I can't reach it. Also can't quite get this guy up to where we need to be. Kind of annoying, to be completely honest with you. Oh, I thought we had another guy go. Never mind. That is actually extremely useful. I don't think we can reach, unfortunately. No, there's a wall in the way. Well, let's do the next best thing. Let's actually move you here. I have an idea. This guy has 8 points of damage that I have to do. That was not nearly enough, dude. Oh, okay, well here's what we're gonna do. Destroyed that panel. There's another enemy. Do we need to kill these guys? Because we have plenty of time to do that. Looks like no, we actually did not need to take all the enemies out. Okay, well, we won nonetheless. May have lost a little bit of blackstone there, but whatever. The cohort takes a cache of ingots forged from a rare isotope by some unknown Necron method. They are able to take this rare bounty back to the tomb entrance for processing into fuel for the Adeptus Mechanicus. You have your supplies. Is the fuel situation improved? The fuel is good. The rest, not so good. I anticipate further requests for action in maintaining mission optimal supply levels. Undoubtedly, no army survives without supplies. Supply is not in the habit of walking into our holds. Then I am sure I will hear from you again soon, Quartermaster. We will. Quartermaster is trying to keep us alive during all of this. And he seems to be doing pretty well. Anyway, we walked out of that battle with no awakening. I'm not terribly surprised. We're fine. All right, so we get a thing, we get a ton of blackstone. That was actually really, really useful, which we really did need. Let's go ahead and jump into our newest tech priest. Let's go ahead and see what we can grab for him. I want to go ahead and continue on our Lex Mechanic skill tree if we can. I want to go as far as I can. Dead analytics should work. I think at that point, oh, we have only 240. No, this is good. And let's go ahead and also grab the torso augment. Okay, so we can't go any further than that, but we do have the arm and the shoulders for him. So actually we're pretty well off. He should be pretty stable now that we have done that. So he should be able to go into battle without any problems. Not that it was gonna be like an issue to begin with. It's just, we wanna make sure that we're pretty stable here. And now we definitely are. Our cohort is pretty well set up. We've all got pretty much all the basic stuff that we need. So cool. The next one is available, by the way, which he needs materials to manufacture ammunition. So actually not a bad little quest. This one will be really, really easy. I don't think any of our current quests, including any one of these, give us anything, like any new tech priests or anything. So, the tech priests are really what I was looking for. I think the next thing we're gonna do, oh, we actually have 2 quests from Videx, but we actually wanna do the logic of sacrifice next, in order to get that additional slot for mission deployment, which will essentially make it easier on us, just kind of as a whole, because then we can then send more guys out. So next time, the logic of sacrifice. I'll see you guys then.